Hey guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of the Attack of the B-Team here on the Spiritcraft B-Team server. And I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that we've got going on here, some of the work I've been doing, and that I've collected some witherheads. We've gone to the nether. I finally got the nether worked out, and it seems mobs are spawning decently there now. Maybe not great, but still decently. And I've collected 3 of them already, so we're good to go there. This looting sword here that I've got is really helping out. And I've been working more and more on this area over here, so I want to show you guys what I've been doing. I've collected more of my purple dudes up there, so I'm getting tons of ender eyes. That's really helping out. And down this way I've kind of finished this room off. It's pretty much done, so you guys can see the ceiling. It's all done and completed. And I've got some ideas here for what I want to do. So we've got our walkways, as you saw last time, dug out, but now over this way I've dug the walls out and the ceiling and the floor, because we're actually going to have a little pathway here. And I've dug this room out, which is kind of more of a circular shape, and this is going to be our machine room. So basically this is where I'm going to have my main source of power. This is where I'm going to have all my machines, pulverizers, and stuff like that. It's all going to be in here, and probably some other things. So I kind of want to have a different room. Like if I decide to go to space, it'll probably be like nearby, maybe above or below or off to that way something. But I think it's going to be near here so we can tap into the power, but not in this room. That's just going to be for the main machines and things like that. But wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I've been doing. The emeralds are going great here. I just emptied this out. Had I think I've got close to 20 so far, just kind of AFKing around here and there. It's not super fast, like I've told people, but it works for what I need. I don't need tons of emeralds. And I'll be starting to do some of my trading here and there, so that'll be helpful. Sorry there. Ooh, sorry there. Had to clear my throat for a second. So, you will see I've got a bunch of stuff here in my inventory that I've been trying to set back up again. Of course, my main power source to start out with. And I've got some of these drawbridge things, and that's what I want to show you right now. I'm not going to be having the full part of this set up, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to have it just yet. But I want to show you what they do and what my idea is here. So, first things first, as you can tell, they don't kind of match yet, so I want to make them match. And so we're going to click on each one. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to put 4 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in that one. And then I actually want to use the marble here. And I've got some levers here that I put aside, just to kind of show you guys what this is going to do. And then later on, oh, shift. There we go. So that's going to be a doorway here. And I'll show you what it's going to look like from the other side. And the reason I chose these colors is so that from this side, it kind of matches. And originally I was going to like color code each doorway and have each doorway different colors. I still may end up doing that. If you guys have any like different 3x3 designs that you think would look better here, let me know. I also tried the quiet version of, what are they called? Secret, I think. Secret. I don't remember what they're called, but maybe it's Ghost. No, that's Ghost Block. Basically, it's something very similar, and I can't remember it right now, but it's very similar to this, but it doesn't make noise. But the problem with it is it only extends the block you place it on, and it's not quite what I'm looking for, because see how these connect the textures? The one that I'm thinking of does not connect textures. If you try to put it on there, it acts as if each block is a singular block, and yes, I have to bust through to get through. But you can see it works just fine, and that actually pulled in that other block even though it wasn't there, so that kind of helps. But what I'm going to have, I think, is just basically some pressure plates or a pressure plate where you go walk across here, it'll activate. Lowering the door, you can walk across, and then as you go across, it'll have another pressure plate that pushes it back up again or releases the redstone signal. But I also thought about doing this a different way, and what I was thinking of is something like this. If we were to put this one in the ceiling, and as you can see, it's still got the stuff in there. Each one of these would of course have to now have their own little switch. But then imagine all of them going at the same time. You could have this kind of thing, this kind of thing go on, where it's just kind of back and forth instead of just one solid opening. And then I could also make it to where just the center opens, like if I wanted it like this, and only the center open up, and you walk through just that center block. That would be kind of cool, maybe. But I've got ideas I've been thinking of, and I'm going to leave that open for now, I think. But I wanted to show you what I've been thinking about for stuff here. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be putting the tree farm back over this direction also, so that it's just, to me, it's easier to put it here. I already know what it's supposed to be like. I'll have to dig this out and everything, and then I think eventually, I'm not really going to fancy up this room, but I am going to do a little bit to it to kind of spruce it up a little bit, no pun intended there, and make it look a little nicer. And then up here, we've still got the villagers going, of course, and everything. Oh, there goes one right now. See, Elvis? But there goes one, and yeah, I want to do this also up here, make it look more tiki hut kind of thing. Maybe even get some torches in here, some fence posts and things like that. And I want to bring it all the way out to this direction. And this is basically going to be the only way you can access it. Access this will be by elevator or by flying up here. I might put a bridge that comes across from there, like one of the ones I'm doing downstairs, but make it an actual bridge instead of a door, and have it come across this way from here. I don't know about that yet, because I'd have to like bring a staircase up and make an actual path over here. Or I may use a door and close this off and have an access point that way too, where it's another door. So, you guys are too loud. Okay. But what I wanted to work on today and kind of show you guys is, first of all, I've got some ideas of how I want this to go. Let me get the chisel back out again, because I think we're going to end up using the chisel a lot. So first things first, I want to take some of this cobblestone, toss it in here, and we have a lot of different things that we can use from the cobblestone, but I don't know what all has connected textures. I know this one does, because we've already used it once. I might see if this one has connected textures, because it kind of looks cool and is going to go with this, which is the other thing I plan on using here. So I kind of want to just, here we're going to take these off, because this will have a regular signal, so we can put blocks across here. And again, since this is our machine room, I want it to look machine-like, and so that's why I'm kind of using some of these blocks. And my other idea was to maybe use some metal type blocks, but I think I'm going to wait till I get down there to use those. So this, to me, kind of also has that rusted metal look. And I figured we could just kind of toss those in here. Maybe take a look at those real quick and see what they look like. And again, I know I'm kind of taking my time getting back to where we were, but at the same note, oh yeah, I kind of like that. At the same note, I'm trying to do a little bit more building this time. Last time I just kind of did machines and things, and I want to, you guys know where I'm going with this, but I want to make it look nice at the same time. I actually kind of like that. I may extend this a little longer where we do 5 blocks instead of 3, but I do want a nice little back and forth, so 3 might be enough. Let's go ahead and keep going here. But I just wanted to touch on a few things that I've been doing. Sorry guys, I don't know why my throat keeps going all goofy. Let me get a little drink here and see if that helps me out a little bit. 1 second. Much better. Alright, so hopefully that helps the throat out. So, I'm just going to kind of... Oh, well, we ran out already. Let's get one more stack. Just use up what we got on us. Okay, that's 3. Yeah, we're going to run out of this factory block here, too, it looks like. Pretty quickly. Boop and boop. Alright. Put some more here. And up here. So, yeah, we've got different ones that have come back. We've got Smee back on the server now. He's done with his job and stuff, so he's been able to get back on, doing some things here and there. That's kind of cool. We also have a few other people that are talking about getting back on the server. They're just kind of making sure that we're not going to have to reset anymore with the few problems that I've had here and there. And I think I'm pretty much done having to do any kind of resets. Oh yeah, that looks cool. I like that. That gives it that rustic metal look. And then you have to think when this goes up and then it reveals that. I think that's going to be really neat looking. I am also thinking about using some carpenter's blocks and maybe put like a slanted block here or something to give it that almost like octagon shape. So we're going to take a look at that too. But let's see. Let's go through here real quick. I'm going to take a peek up here and show you guys what I got going. Actually, I think I'll tell you what, guys. I will be back in a minute. I'm going to take and get some of this work done, finish up that hallway, and so we can start on that room over there, show you my design for that room, and we can start putting in some of our machinery and our power here so that I can get it set up also. So I will be right back, guys. See you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sitting here for some time trying to figure this door out, and I'll tell you what, I love Project Red, and Mojang needs to take some note on it. I've been sitting here for the longest time trying to figure out how to activate these from underneath, because of course, you know, activating something with pressure plates is not very easily to do when it's right here and the pressure plates are right here, especially when that needs a direct signal. Normally you could do it with most doors with pistons and stuff and just put the redstone right underneath it. Well, that doesn't work with these. These need a direct signal, and so in order to do that I had to have basically a redstone torch underneath this middle block, and I had to power and unpower it. Well, I was thinking that I was going to have this huge, you know, AND gate or whatever underneath here in order to make this where, you know, when I hit this one it'd go down, and then if I hit this one or that one again it'd go back up and everything, and that is not needed. This guy right here, toggle latch, that's all I needed. Basically that latch is there's an out that goes that way and this way, and it's just going to power this block, turn that torch on, and activate that there. It's the best thing ever. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. That's not the only thing it's activating. If we look underneath here, I think... No, that is the only thing it's activating. My bad. And you'll see that this here, you can actually flip it to where that's on, and so you can manually flip it. Okay, so that's what's actually powering this. If you take a look, there's a signal here, so it says the signal's going out that way. If you flip it, the signal would be going out this way, which is, of course, to nowhere. But I think it's really cool. I pretty much understand it. Like I said, I'm still figuring some of this out. But it's really awesome. It made this extremely simple to do. So here's all what I've got done. First of all, I was going to do these slanted pieces here all the way on top and bottom, but I got done, and having them on the bottom didn't look quite right, but just putting them on the top, in my opinion, looks pretty cool. If we go around this, of course we have to go around it, because if we were to hit it again it'd go down. I am going to clean this up here, probably put a few pieces of either this stone brick smooth stuff up there or the black stuff, one of the two. Put something like that up there. Might even take the snake stuff and just run it around, not sure yet. But as you can see, we've got this all done. Did all this up through here, got it completed, and not too much work here. I was going to work on this and get some things done in here, but I'm still trying to figure out my design and layout for what I want to do here, and I really wanted to show you guys what I had been doing with the door. It actually took, I feel kind of awkward here, because I thought it was going to take a lot longer than it did. Why did that not activate? There we go. And sometimes it's a little weird where it won't activate all the time, but for the most part it's just a matter of re-stepping on it to get it to activate. So I like the way it turned out. I think it's pretty cool. I hope you guys like it too. I've been sitting here waiting for more emeralds. Oh, 2 more emeralds. Cool. So I've been getting more emeralds stored up, and by this time next time, oh, there's another one. By this time next time I should have that room worked on a little bit. I'm going to try not to do too much decorating to the room, but I'm going to go ahead and get my power set up and things. Same thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and get the farm set up, the tree farm. I wasn't going to do it right away, and I was going to show it on camera, but you guys have seen that, you know, a couple times already. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just start getting that all set up so that hopefully by the next episode we'll be caught back up to where we were. I'm going to go ahead and make my machines to get them set up over there too, but I'm not going to really do a lot of decorating. To share my ideas though for this real quick, that's the only downside. By having it on the bottom, you gotta wait a second for it to come all the way down. But if I were to put it at the top to where it would raise up, there's a really weird glitch with this bottom piece here where it wouldn't connect to a texture unless this bottom piece was empty, and then there's nothing to walk across. So it's really awkward the way it does it. But oh well, I'm not too worried about it. I like it the way it is. Works out really nice, and it even blends from this side in my opinion. I'm gonna look for some really good looking like steel, and I'm probably gonna use some more of this factory block, whether it be this one or a different kind. And basically we're just gonna have these 3 wide doorways again, and I've got like this circular shape going on that I kind of cut out here so that it's what I plan on doing is like maybe having like each corner here have a few machines in it or something. Either that or just have this wall and this wall have the main machines, and then maybe some things in the corners and stuff like that. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm trying to do a little bit more building this time around, so you can actually see what I'm doing, and yeah, give me any tips, suggestions, comments, criticism, all that good stuff down in the section below. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you guys had fun watching the video and hanging out with me today. And on that note, guys, I think that's it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace out.